We're back today with John DiLeo, author of No Small Parts, and he's going to explain to us how Peter Sellers got in the wrong box.
He got in the right box to be in the wrong box. Hi, everyone. Yes, I'm going to talk about Peter Sellers in the Wrong Box from 1966. It's one of the performances featured in my book, There Are No Small Parts, 100 Outstanding Film Performances with Screen Time of 10 minutes or less. And Peter Sellers has two scenes in this farce. There he is as Dr. Pratt. It's a black and white photo, but the movie's in color and he has red hair in the movie. When Peter Sellers made The Wrong Box, he was already a huge star. So he was doing a cameo to delight the audience as this wonderful surprise. There's Peter Sellers playing this completely off-the-wall baddie doctor. But so this is after Dr. Strangelove. It's after the first two Pink Panther movies. So you couldn't be more famous in 1966 as a funny man than Peter Sellers was at this time. And it's a kind of fun, rather wacky farce about a lottery to be won by the last surviving member of this schoolboy thing that was established. And now two brothers, both aged, John Mills and Ralph Richardson, who's going to outlive the other to collect the money. And now the next generation of relatives is involved. And Peter Sellers has the two scenes with Peter Cook, one of the younger relatives, who wants a blank death certificate that he can forge the date on a death. And it's very complicated, but a lot of fun. And so Peter Cook is just straight man. And all you're thinking when you're watching these two scenes is, how did this man keep a straight face? Because Peter Sellers is entirely off the wall. Like I said, he's playing a guy who's basically lost his mind. He's in a disheveled office that is filled with cats running around, and he can't really stay lucid for more than a few seconds. So he's coming in and out, and he'll say things like how eggs don't make good pets because it's hard to get them in at night because they're very quiet. So how do you react? So and
this is all scripted? Did he ad-lib any of that?
It's funny. You always wonder, like I was reading about a lot of the stuff he did where he would improvise things and they would incorporate them into the script and do it as part of the script. But yes, it has that very improvisatory feeling because nobody could think of this stuff.
I'm going to start an Adopt an Egg program.
Right, Adopt an Egg. And of course, if people remember this movie or remember his scenes, probably the most memorable bit in the whole thing comes at the end when he is going to sign the death certificate, and he spills some ink and he uses a kitten to blot it. And so it's quite adorable. So it's just it's a miniature great Sellers performance because it's as funny as anything he ever did. It's just this little sort of cameo.
And it's a different persona than the Pink Panther persona.
Yes,
so it sounds like even further out.
It's pretty out there. Like I said, he's got the fake nose and he's always wearing the stethoscope, and he's constantly suspecting that he's being chased by the law for the things he's done in the past, and he's nuts.
How did The Wrong Box do at the box office?
I think it did okay in the sense it's not a movie people remember. It did not become like a Pink Panther or a Dr. Strangelove or a farce like it's a Mad World. But I think it has a nice little reputation as just kind of one of those sort of cult movies, I'd say.
So we should watch the whole movie, not just Peter Sellers.
Yeah,
5 minutes.
No, it's fun. It's got a great cast. It's got a very young Michael Caine as one of the young relatives. Nice. And so it's got a lot of those wonderful British actors who were working in the 1960s. I mean, as a farce, it goes completely off the rails, and you can't even remember how it ends because you know it's chaotic. But something. But my favorite thing about it is definitely Peter Sellers.
Thank you again, John, for your insights.
Thank you.